Hi guys!
Hey everybody!
Coach Kylie here.
Coach Rob here.
We're back.
We'll get rid of these things after we get a little more social distancing. We just wanted to welcome you all back. Hopefully you're enjoying this series, the Shelter in Place PD Challenge.
Yeah, so today we're gonna work on a lot of balance and functional training. Of course, you know, it's always fast paced, so modify anything you need. If you need to use your pause button at all, go ahead and use that. I forgot, I was emailed a big list of jokes, so I will have one prepared for next time. This time I don't, but I'm gonna have one for you guys next time. Rob is gonna give you a little bit of a rundown of what you might need for our workout today.
So today we're going to work mainly on balance and a lot of functional fitness. Less boxing than the last time, although we'll still do some boxing though, don't worry. So what are you going to need? You're going to need a chair. You know, a lot of the chair will be for balance, but some of you, when we go to the floor, will probably want to use the chair to lean into it. So we got that. You're going to need a step stool or a little ladder, like one of those little step ladders, maybe the first rung. Because most of you don't have a nice box like this that Rob Butcher made for us. So, but we're going to do some step-ups later. So you're going to need something that you can step on and off of. A little step stool or something works great. So something like that. And
another idea really quick for stepping up, if you have a couch cushion that's really thick, you can also use that to step up on.
Yeah. Then either a balance disc, because I know some of you have them, or a can. We used this once before. This is a little tricky. It's a coffee can. It's a little higher. It's tough to balance on, but the fall risk is a little greater. So I dug in the pantry and came up with a big can of tuna, which is probably safer because it's a little bit closer to the ground for us to go up on and balance. So those are the things you're going to need today, plus your band. So go ahead, put it on pause, gather up all your stuff, and we'll come back and get started.
All right, you guys, if you are ready to roll, you're on pause. Rob is going to take you through the warm-up. It's a 5-minute warm-up. I'm going to get the timer going for him, and he's going to take his jacket off.
I'm shedding this jacket because I'm going to be too hot. Okay, and I'm going to shed this because now we don't need it. We got our social distancing. We're starting out with jacks. So you can either do jumping jacks or step jacks, one way and then the other. Remember, big movements with Parkinson's, big movements, back and forth as you do those jacks. Take the pace you need, make it as fast or slow as you want. So next, we're gonna do some jacks, but we're crossing over the center line of our body. So, if you're jumping with them, and this one I'm not sure I'd recommend. So that's a crossover jack, but we can do it stepping. Those things are kind of tough. So we're just taking our hand together and bringing our leg across the center line of our body, back and forth with these things. Back and forth. Big movements, remember. And you get a little back stretch in on this one too, because you're going way back, opening that chest up and bringing that back in. All right, we're going from squat to calf raise. Remember with the squat, you don't want your knees out over those toes. You want to stick your butt out. And then you're going to come up into the calf raise. Sticking that butt out, coming back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, big movements with Parkinson's. So here we are, we're just reaching way up or punching the air if you want to. One side, rotating to the other side. So this one we get our big movements in for Parkinson's, and we also get some rotation in, getting ready for those punches. Back and forth, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to just you're used to doing this with a med ball when we have the classes. So you're just going side to side, pretend you got a med ball, makes it easier. So you're doing tree choppers, down, up. We're just doing one way right now, up, down, up, down, up. Let's switch sides. Down, up. Big rotations, up, down, up. All right, we're doing the waves. So this one, the idea is to get our hands way up high, and we'll turn our hands out when we do it. And then we come down and got our thumbs out. We're going way back, way up, down and up, down and up, down and up again. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're doing high knees now. It helps me if I put my arms out here, give myself a bit of a target. So I'm bringing my knees up to my hands, not taking my hands down to my knees. Back and forth, nice and high. Big high knees, big march. It also helps you balance by having these hands out here like this. So we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're jab crossing now. So we're in our boxing stance, feet are apart, hands up by our face. We're jabbing and crossing. Let's do it quick. Jab cross,
Woo!
jab cross, jab cross, jab cross.
Hey.
We got 15 more seconds of this one. Let's do it real fast now. Jab cross, jab cross, jab cross. In and out, nice and loose with those shoulders and hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
We're doing 3 steps to the side. 1, 2, 3, high knee. 1, 2, 3, high knee. 1, 2, 3, high knee. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3, high knee. Just little short choppy steps. High knee. Little short choppies. High knee. Bump. High knee. 1, 2, 3, high knee. 1, 2, 3, high knee. 1, 2, 3, high knee. We got 10 seconds more here. Go for it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're ending with some shadow boxing. We're in our stance again, and we're just doing a big uppercut, side to side, and then we're coming around with a hook and a hook. Up, up, hook, hook, up, up, hook, hook, up, up, hook, hook. Faster. Up, hook, hook. Up, hook, hook. Up, hook, hook.
Hey.
Up, hook, hook.
5,
Up,
4,
hook, hook.
3,
Up, hook,
2,
hook. Up, hook, hook. Yeah, nice work. Okay, Kylie's gonna take us into our first round here. Here we go.
All right, you guys, so grab some water if you need it. We are gonna need our yellow band for round 1. You guys have a little bit more time. I'm just gonna gear you up. You got about 20 to 30 seconds left still. We're gonna start with a lawnmower. This is a new one, so let's go. Band is gonna be on the ground. You're gonna grab it with your outside hand. You're gonna step with your inside foot. So if your left foot's stepping, grabbing with your right hand, we're gonna go to almost that like warrior yoga position, kind of the lunge position, and you're gonna grab as low as you feel comfortable down on your band. Opposite hand can rest on the leg. You can have it up here, core nice and tight, and we're gonna pull just like a lawnmower. We're gonna have Rob start us off in 3, 2, 1. Yep, and then we're gonna go 3-minute rounds. So timer number 2, Rob.
Oh, didn't I take it too?
You got a little breather. I'm having Rob set us up for timer number 2 instead of timer number 1. Okay, in your stance position. And then ready, 3, 2, 1. Roll, just like you would a lawnmower. So face towards that leg. Roll, pull back. Open up. Yep. Literally, imagine your lawnmower. I'm going to let you choose. So you can keep your upper body square to the ground and just roll that way. Focus with only the back row. Or you can fully open up. If you want a little more rotation there, good solid base here. Yeah? You should be feeling that leg burn on the lead leg. Keep the weight in the heel. You got 10 more seconds there. And roll. If you want to make some noises, please go for it. Access your vocal cords today. You can make more of like a, hey, whatever noise you want to make on the pole. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Switch legs. Step over with the opposite foot. In that lunge stance, good weight over top of that front leg in the heel. Grab as far down as you feel comfortable. And row. Here we go. Pull in. And then, couple more things I want you to focus on. No curving the low back. Spine nice and straight. So if our upper body's parallel to the ground, my spine should still be in one straight line. Core ultra tight, protecting that low back. Woo! Let's go for about 4 more there. Pull. 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it out. You can push this over your neck. You can toss it aside. We'll use it one more time. We're going to go around the world lunges. So you're going to step forward. You're going to step out. And you're going to step back. And then you're going to switch legs. So front lunge on one leg. Side lunge. Whoop. Reverse lunge. And switch. Show you a side angle view on the front lunge. Front knee over top of that heel. You can go deep. You can be a little more shallow. On the side lunge, sit back like you're sitting into a chair. Load up that heel. On the reverse lunge, same thing as our front lunge. Whatever foot's forward, knee over top of the heel. Legs should be burning by now. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out one more time for the lawnmower. Step one foot over and pull. Here we go. Row and back. Shorter spurts on this one. Nice solid base with those legs. Core super engaged. 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Here we go. Last time for this, and then we've got a boxing burnout coming.
Last time for this until you break that mower out of the garage.
Yeah. Until you need, Rob's right. It's lawn mowing season, so we're just getting you guys ready. 3, 2, 1. You can toss your band aside in your stance. We're gonna go speed hooks. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go, speed hooks. Try to pick those heels up. So if it's on the lead, pick the lead heel up. If it's on the rear, pick the rear heel up. Here we go. Let's go high to low now. Get a little more depth in there. Relax your neck, relax your traps. We're going with this for at least 8 more seconds. Burn it out. Let's go. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey. Okay, so your active recovery, I want you to grab your band. I just want you guys to stretch. So we're gonna come up overhead with the band. You can go in circles. You can roll it around in one direction. Show you from the side view. And you can keep switching. Option number 2, up overhead as far back as you feel comfortable. And back if you need little less, grab wide. If you need a little more, grab a little tighter, stretch it out wider if you need it. Rob's gonna gear you up for the next round. Round number 2, coming on up.
All right, keep doing that stretch. That's a good one. In the meantime, we're gonna break out either our disc if we have one, or our tuna can, or our other can. I'm gonna play with both of them while we're here. So what we're gonna start out with is just a one-leg stand, right? And we're gonna pulse up and down with that other foot onto the floor. It can stabilize us, and we can hold it. Here we go. Oh yeah, we're starting right now.
Woo!
Just pulsing up and down, maintaining our balance as we pulse up and down. Notice what's going on. Your ankle's working really hard to stabilize you. And remember we did that stretch on the ankle the other day? Don't forget to keep up with those things. So the can, even interesting with the can, it might even be harder. So if you got the can, go for it. All right, we're switching sides. So, oh man, that can dug into this floor. I better turn it around where the other side's doing it. So, remember, we're just pulsing, touching the floor. Just pulsing, touching the floor. Pulsing, touching the floor. We got about 10 more seconds here, just coming up. And you can come back down real slow if you want. You cannot even pulse the floor if you want. Just up and down and try to balance while you're doing it. Okay, nice. Now, we're doing switch stance, jab, cross. So we're throwing our jab, cross, we're switching our stance. Throw our jab, cross, switch a stance. Jab, cross, switch, 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 jab, cross, switch. Remember, full extensions on those jab crosses, no alligators. Jab, cross, switch, jab, cross, switch, jab, cross, switch, jab, cross, switch, jab, cross, switch. All right, we're going up to our disc or back to our can, and you got 2 options here. You're on your one leg, and you're gonna balance and you're gonna reach out, tap the floor there, tap the floor right in front of you, tap the floor out to the side. We're gonna go back and forth, tapping, tap, 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 tap. It's tough, you gotta Readjust as you do it. The other option is just one we do quite a bit. If the tap is too tough for you right now, it'll come, but if it's too tough for right now, we're just bringing that knee up and back. So we're gonna switch sides now. Same thing, other side. So we can either tapping that, bringing that knee up to the elbow, or tap, 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 woo, tap, 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 tap,
Woo!
tap, tap, woohoo!
Hey!
Yeah, so now get rid of those things. This should be easy. We're going up on one leg, throwing 10 jab crosses.
Woo!
Going up on the other leg, 10 jab crosses.
Hey!
10 jab crosses, one leg, 10 on the other.
Hey! 10
1,
seconds.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Switching one more time. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
1.
All right. So, active rest. We're just taking that knee to our elbow on the same side. Just alternating. One, then the other. Back and forth. Back and forth. Keep doing this. It's a great drill. Kylie's going to get you ready for the next round.
Yes. Okay. We're going to use our band again. I've got the band in this round. This is the last time we're going to use the band. We're going to work a form of the band squats, but Rob did something that kind of sparked my brain a little bit last time when he did these. So, band flat on the ground. You're going to step both feet on. Feet at least hip width apart. If you need to go slightly wider, that's fine. So we're going to work the band squat. Option 1, you can hold low on the band. Arms are straight. Option 2 is to do a shoulder fly forward. So we're working our glutes and our shoulders at the same time. This will actually help us keep from falling back. In 3, 2, 1. So sit back like you're sitting into a chair. Extend the arms. Bring it back core really tight. If you want a chair behind you, it can be more of a sit-stand version just for protection. Go for it if that feels good. Rob's going to bring a chair right behind me just so I can show you. You can sit back, hold it there for a second, bring it up. I actually even like the chair being there just to hold the shoulder extension for a little longer. Sit back though, core really tight for 3. Woo, legs should be burning. 2, shoulders should be burning. 1 more. All right, step off the band, bring it up overhead, clasp close, or if you need a little less, a little wider, we're gonna work the straight arm back row. So you're gonna bring your arms out to the side as far as you can, bring it back up. You only need to go just outside of your shoulders. I want you to keep your shoulders down though. So we've worked a lot of these, the bent arm back row, straight arm version. I am pulling down with my shoulders, with that back. But I'm keeping my shoulders down, don't scrunch them up. Let's go for about 10 more seconds here. Control, hold for a second, bring it back, here we go. Let's go for about 3 more. Down, pull, up, 2 more. Down and hold, up, 1 more. Okay, all right, back to the squats, feet on. Squat, and if the shoulder press isn't feeling good, just grab a little lower on the band, keep a straight arm, regular squats, straight arm version. Sit back though, core tight if you want the shoulder press involved. Woo! Hey, actually it's not a press, it's more of a fly motion. That would be a better term for that. Hey, here we go, core tight, spine in one straight line. If going down to the 90-degree bend doesn't feel like an option, that's fine. You can quarter squat it. Whatever feels good. You gotta listen to your body. I want you to challenge yourself, but I also want you to listen. Build your body up. 3, 2, 1. Back overhead with the band. Last time for this one. Up overhead. Straight arm. This time, grab a little wider. Woo! As I get tangled. And come down just a little bit more. Not all the way down. Just a little lower than your shoulders. Last time we stopped at the shoulders. Little lower. Squeeze the shoulder blades together on that pull down for 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. We're going speed jab cross in 3, 2, 1, speed jab cross. We've only got 20 seconds here. When I say hit it, 4 uppercuts. Here we go. Hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count them out loud. Full extension on the jab cross. Hit it. 4 uppers. 10 seconds. Let's go. Hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more of those. Hit it. Shh. Last one. Hit it. Pop, 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 pop. Hey, shake it out. Okay, we're gonna stretch out our hamstrings on this active recovery. So you're gonna step your right foot back, left leg barely straight. Just reach as far down as you can towards that toe. Hold it for a couple seconds. Bring it back. Switch legs. Step back. Soft bend in the back knee. Straight on the front leg. Just reaching down as far as you feel comfortable. If that feels a little weird, the other version is more of an RDL. Hinging forward. Breathe. Bring it up. I just want you to get those hamstrings nice and loose. And then Rob is going to gear you up for the next round. Let's go, Rob. Whoop,
Right.
whoop, whoop.
This one, you're gonna need your butcher box or your step stool or whatever you're using. So we're gonna start with front step ups and we're gonna start in 9 seconds. So with the front step up, we're just stepping up, stepping back down. Alternate your feet a little bit too. If you go a few on one side, let's do it. Stepping up, stepping back. Stepping up, stepping back. And you can work at your own pace. If you need to go fast, go fast. If you want to go slower, well, that's okay too. Go slower. Do what you need. This is your workout. Work at the pace you need. Up and down on that step up.
Woo.
We got 5 seconds left on the step up. Here we go. Up and down. 2, 1. Now, you got a choice. You can either do foot taps, back and forth, or if you need the balance challenge, you can do those 1-leg Romanians down to the box, back up. With this one, remember what you're doing, hinging at the waist, going down, coming back up, going down, coming back up. Change legs too when you're doing that one. Okay, we're at 2, 1. Okay, so now we're gonna do step ups again. I'm gonna turn this sideways because what I'm gonna do is I'm stepping up from one side. Just stepping up, stepping down, stepping up, stepping down. Just working one side right now. When you go up, come all the way up, chop your head off of the camera, like I am. Maybe I should move it back.
It's the headless horseman.
You can tell these are well choreographed renditions here we're doing. We're learning on the fly. I feel like they're getting better. I don't know, maybe they're getting worse. Okay, so we're going to the other side now. Same thing, we're stepping up and down from the other side.
Hey.
Whoa, we got 10 seconds. Coming up on 10 seconds. Now we got 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So, now, we're going back to those Romanians now. So remember, hinging at the waist, do the different leg this time. Hinging, coming back up. If you need to put your foot down between, that's okay. We're just gonna hinge down and hinge back up. Hinge down, hinging back up. Hinging down, hinging back up. Hinging down one more time after this one, hinging back up, hinging down, hinging back up. Okay, we're done with the box for now. If you need to kick it out of the way, kick it out of the way. We're just taking a giant step to one side and a giant step to the other. It helps to bend your knees to really get a stretch in those hips and also work those hip flexor, those hip stabilizer muscles, which are really important for our balance. Sometimes even if the mind's working right, sending a signal to the muscle, if the muscle's too weak, it can't do it. So we're gonna strengthen those up. So, active recovery, we're gonna do that ISO drill. Don't have a bag to hold on to, but all we're gonna do, I'm here, my butt's out. I'm gonna thrust my butt forward, tighten everything up down here, and hold, hold, hold. Woo, holding that for about 10 seconds. Here we go. Breathe at the same time though. All right, relax. We're gonna activate. Ooh, hold, hold, hold. We're gonna relax. All right, Kylie's gonna get you ready for the next round. Keep doing those there. They're an important one, even for bladder control. Working those muscles down there.
All right, you guys, round 5, last round, we're gonna take it to the ground, so work your way on down. We're gonna start on our hands and our knees, and we're gonna start with some bird dogs. So from this position, tabletop, hands and knees, core tight, keep that low core really tight. We're gonna kick our right leg back and our left arm. And we're gonna stick with those two. In 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna elbow to knee crunch, extend, right leg, left arm, elbow to knee crunch, extend. Keep that same cycle, and I'll tell you when to switch. When you extend, don't hyperextend that low back. Keep the core really tight. Just kick your leg back as far as you feel comfortable while keeping your core engaged. 2 more on that side. Woo, glutes should be burning. 1 more. All right, shake it out, switch it up. We're now gonna do the left leg and the right arm. Elbow to knee crunch, extend, crunch, extend. Breathe in through your nose on one of the movements, out through your mouth on the other. Low core super tight. Here we go. Let's go for about 4 more. Focusing on burning out that glute. 2, woo, and 1. Relax. All right, we're gonna take it to our stomachs. We're gonna go a version of the Superman. We're going swimmers. So once you come up to your Superman position, we're gonna roll the arms out and in. You can take little breathers in there. You could do like a couple and breathe, or you can just keep it going. Woo, woo, woo. Oh yeah, the alternative. Rob had a good idea. The alternative, let me grab this chair for the ones that are not going to the floor. Chair movements, so keep the rowers, swimmers going for about 15 more seconds. You can come back here. You can work high rowers here if you want, almost going in front, pulling with the back, leaning back slightly for 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, take it to downward dog. Breathe for just a second if you're in the chair. Hinging forward, stretching out the low back. Breathe in here for about 10 more seconds. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In 3, 2, 1. All right, you guys, we're gonna go back to the bird dogs one more time. So this time, if you can, push-up position, alternate raising legs. If you're not feeling so good with the push-up position, hands and knees, donkey kickbacks. Hands are gonna stay flat to the ground. If you want that extra challenge, you can raise the opposite. If you're on the chair version, holding that push-up position, alternate raising a leg up and down. 10 more seconds here, you guys. We're gonna have a core burnout for the last 30 seconds. You've got 3 more, 2, 1. Relax. All right, on my mark, we are gonna go back to either the high plank, the low plank. We're gonna work toe taps. If you feel crazy, jump the feet out, and then when you're ready, get it going. Core burn here if you're on the chair. High push-up position, toe taps, or you can jump those feet out and in. You've got 12 seconds here. Core engaged, core super tight. 8 seconds, here we go. Get that core all strong. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, take it to child's pose again. Push your hips back. Reach the arms out. Breathe. You're gonna be here for about 20 seconds. If you're in the chair, again, sitting in the chair, hinging forward, stretching out the low back, just reaching as far down as you feel comfortable. We've got a little more core coming your way. Just a few rotational things, working some of the side abs, and then we're gonna go through a stretch. So I'm actually gonna have you guys bring it back up to the feet. We're gonna get our 5 minutes going for that. Work your way on up, work your way on up. I've missed doing this with you guys. Christian, our trainer, motivated me on these, the airplanes. So you be in your stance, regular stance, southpaw stance. We're gonna work both stances, whatever stance you wanna start in. Hands out, working the airplanes, side to side. Side crunches, get those obliques, side abs, solid base. So no locked out legs, soft bend in the knees. Straight to the left, straight to the right. 15 more seconds in this stance. Try to prevent rotating at all. Just lean right, left. You can go a nice controlled pace. If your abs feel good, you can rep them out. You've got 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Relax. Opposite stance, so opposite foot forward. Hands out in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Straight to the right, straight to the left. Notice we're not pivoting. Our feet are pretty set. We're just leaning. So if you're leaning to the right, you should be feeling the right oblique. If you're leaning to the left, you should be feeling the left oblique. I want your center core still engaged though. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Woo! We're gonna work rainbows. If you have something you want to grab for weight, you can, but you don't need to. So we're gonna go around to the left, around to the right. You still got 5 seconds. When I go to the left, my right heel pivots in. When I go to the right, my left heel pivots in. So whatever the back heel is, that one can pivot in. 3, 2, 1, here we go, up and around. Whoo, core really tight. So my arms shouldn't be burning too bad because it's really my core and my hips that's bringing them around. My arms are just a byproduct of what my hips are doing. Let's go for about 15 seconds here. Core tight. When you lean forward, no rounding in the back. Spine straight, locked out. Woo! Let's go for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Okay, last little standing core burner. We're gonna work those slips. And I'm gonna let you choose. You can add the pivots in. You can just lean like our airplanes. And then we're gonna go standing crunches. In 3, slips, 2, 1. Here we go, tight slips. Hands are in tight, elbows are in tight. Our body's protected, our face is protected. Whatever stance you want. If you want to go even square stance, you can go square stance. Or you can mix and match your stance. You've got 3, 2, 1. Okay, now square stance with the feet crunching up and down. Hands are still up. We're still kind of in a boxer stance with our hands. Woo! I'm not just leaning forward. I am crunching that low core. Almost trying to get my rib cage down to that pelvic bone. Core burn. Breathe in. 10 more seconds here. Let's get a little stronger today on that core. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Those burn if you do them correctly. Oh my goodness. Okay, feet are nice and wide. Let's hinge it forward. Stretch out the hamstrings. Just lean down as far as you feel comfortable. Hinge at that hip. Lean forward. If you need a chair in front of you for stability, you can push the chair in front of you. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. I want you to keep the weight in your heels. So if you feel like you're falling forward, push your hips back. Just hinge forward. Just don't let the upper body pull all of your weight forward. That's where keeping the weight in our heels will kind of help us there. 10 more seconds there. Breathe. You can work to the right. You can work to the left. Just let the head hang heavy. For 3, 2, 1. Stand it on up. We're gonna either clasp our hands up overhead or you're gonna take the outside hand to grab that wrist. We're gonna lean to one side. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Whew, lots of stretching on the oblique area, those side abs. We just worked those in our slips, so trying to get them to relax a little. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, hands up overhead. Again, you can clasp both hands together, or you can grab that wrist and try to reach it over. Breathe. Whoo. 2 more deep breaths in. 1 more in. All right, relax, shake it out. I love this one. I did this one with you guys last time on the cool down. You're gonna try to clasp your hands behind your back. Another option, if you can't get your hands to fully clasp, is to grab a towel. You can grab your band and you can grab that behind your back. And you're just gonna push the shoulders back. You're gonna look up. You're gonna stretch out the chest. Get the low back to relax and breathe in and out. In and out. Good. Relax into it. You can do this from the chair again. Most of these stretches you can do from the chair. 2 more deep breaths in and out. 1 more in and out. All right, shake it out. I have just a couple more stretches, so we're gonna do the shoulder one. Bring one hand over, hug it in nice and tight. Again, you can do this from the seated position, the standing position. Just give yourself a nice little hug. Stretch out that shoulder. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We try to build your guys' back muscles a lot. That's a really big focus. Keep that stretch going. But we want to strengthen your back to pull the shoulders back, but we also have to stretch the chest, the shoulders, for them to have the range of motion in order for us to kind of correct our posture a little bit. Switch it up. Hug the opposite hand in nice and tight. Breathe into the nose and out. You guys are so amazing. You guys kill it. You guys are the best. Like, we just want to hear your feedback. We'll have a little bit of closing in just a second. We just got one more stretch left, and then we're done. In through the nose, out. One more, in and out. All right, shake it out, shake it out. So this time, I'm gonna have you grab either your band again or a towel, whatever feels good, up overhead, and try to push the arms back. So the band might actually be better for this. Did you see where my band went? Oh, here it is. All right. And we kind of did this a little bit in the beginning. Sorry, as I grab my band, my chair. Yeah, my band. So you can grab wide, and we're just gonna push back. I wanna open up the chest, hands back as far as you can get them. If you have the range of motion, you can kick it down a little more. You can go all the way down, but don't force it. Like Rob always says, if you feel a sharp pain at all, back off of it. When I bring my band up overhead, keep the shoulders down and just stretch out the chest. You can go really wide. Get a little chest opener there. Whoo, stretch it out, stretch it out. Let's go for about 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna bring Rob back in for just our closing.
All right. Hey, a big cheer for you guys, and a big cheer for our Kaili. We're so lucky to have her
And
helping
Rob.
us through this quarantine or lockdown, whatever you want to call it. So, hey, first off, we're going to be posting a, when do you think we're going to post the Get to Know You?
Next week for sure, beginning of next week.
Okay. All right. So beginning of next week, we're going to post a Get to Know You that Jean did. And we want everybody to respond, either by taking your own. She filmed herself. She figured it out. She took a selfie of herself and asked a question. If you can do that, if you can figure out how to do it, do it. If not, respond with an email. That's okay too. Let's get some conversation going. I miss everybody. It'd be great to hear from everybody. Let's see. What else?
I guess now that I think about it, as soon as you're doing this workout, it will probably be in the next day or so that we'll be doing Jean's email. But yeah, we just want to stay engaged 100%. Please make sure you're doing all of your hand, your finger exercises. We haven't been including those too much, but on our next recovery video, we will be sure to include those, you know, all fingertips together, 20 circles at the thumb, work your way down. Yep, extending, curving. You can curve at the knuckle. You can go at the middle knuckle. Keep all the blood flowing in your hands. If your hands feel really stiff one day, massage the forearms out. It's all connected. Get them loose, like some wrist rolls. Before you go into those exercises, Rob is showing you just lots of different movements to do, stretching. But just like any other muscle, you gotta make sure it's warm before you stretch it. And I promise we'll get another recovery video coming your way, and we'll include those in there.
We're really working a lot on these videos. These muscles right here. So it's sometimes hard to talk that much.
It is.
So, okay, let's take it out. We miss you guys. We can't wait to see you. Please start some conversation going. Please, please, please. All right, here we go.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Fight back. All right. See you guys.